What is computer game addiction? Computer game addiction generally refers to an excessive, unhealthy amount of playing computer games, rather than engaging in the real world. An addicted user devotes the majority of his or her time to gaming. The addicted gamer often isolates herself from others, ignores more important responsibilities, and is often obsessed with obtaining higher status, rankings, achievements in her favorite computer game. Games-addicted children have trend to risk children, due to the risks behavior that may cause in future. Signs of game addiction. Social effects: anger and verbal abuse, excessive crying, lack of motivation and direction, difficulty facing obligations and pronunciation, boredom and inability to find an activity of interest, psychological symptoms: anxiety, feeling of emptiness, depression, mood swings, fear, and irritability, cravings, the urge to go back to gaming and try to control the time play, and feeling as though a return to gaming will make you better. Physical symptom of game addiction: insomnia, slouch, macular degeneration, carpal tunnel syndrome, poor personal hygiene, poor vision and dry eyes, burger tash, weight fluctuation, and long tattered nails. The statistics of game-addicted children.
92% of school-age kids play video games. Nearly 10% of those kids are addicts.
The statistics of game-addicted children in Thailand. Thailand's 2.7 million people are addicted to the game. The survey of the Professor, M.D. Chanwitz, results are derived from data collected from the children and young people as found. South has the highest rate of game addiction is 18.3%, followed by the Northeast, the Northern and Central regions, with a rate of 14.3, 9.8 and 9.1% respectively. Causes of game-addicted children. Psychosocial factors. Game is a positive reinforcement for the children who have low self-esteem. When they win or be successful, they feel proud of themselves. Family factor. Parents lack the skills to practice discipline, or sometimes they have not time or think it is not important enough, so they used game to take care of children instead of themselves. Social factors. Friends and society are influence the children behavior. Games make children feel that they are friends in group, and when they win the games, they would be praised by a group of friends. What problems are caused by game addiction? Emotional problems. People struggling with video game addiction may be at a greater risk for depression, loneliness, social anxiety, anger, and feelings of shame or embarrassment for spending so much time playing games. Financial problems. Adults and adolescents may find themselves spending large sums of money on new computer equipment, consoles, subscription fees, and of course, new video games. Health problems. People addicted to video games often develop poor sleep habits, may neglect personal hygiene, may get very little physical activity, and may make poor choices with regard to eating. Excessive video game play has been linked to childhood obesity. Social problems. As the addiction worsens, game addicts tend to spend more time playing and less quality time with friends, family, or significant others. The addict may claim that he or she has lots of friends online. Family problems. Poor family relationships may increase the likelihood of game addiction, and game addiction often leads to family conflict. Health effect. Games-addicted children will have an impact on the health, such as carpal tunnel syndrome, migraines, sleep disturbances, backaches, eating irregularities, poor personal hygiene, suffering relationships, family problems such as myopia or dry eyes, and poor performance communication. Effect on the community and the country. Crime. Burgle. Children may be addict drugs. Children do not go to school. sometimes maybe death. Prevention, helping and solve the problem. Primary, create activity to prevent a problem and to promote children's knowledge. Educate children about advantage and disadvantage of games and educate their parent too. Secondary, create an extra activities to educate skills to prevent problems by focusing on risk children. Parents should solve the problems with children by limit your child to 1 to 2 hours of total daily screen time. Teach your child internet safety. Engage your child in a range of healthy activities. Tertiary, the problem already occur and likely recurrence. The activities requires a healing and restoration to normal and to prevent recurrence. For example, changing behavior, dissemination of knowledge. Community, in a creative space for youth activities such as sports, music, art out of the exercise. Entrepreneurs opening Game Center as a learning center and a creative space for children and youth. Policy, the network surveillance and monitoring of illegal gaming at the local level, in order to coordinate the involved government agencies. Nurses' roles to health promotion. Role in preventing illness and promoting child health. First, questions about health history by those involved, including children. Second, bring the data to analyzed. Third, give a chance to parental involvement in the planning of child care. Fourth, encourages parents and children to promote healthy activities. Role as assistant and support organizations that assist children in both families, communities, and schools. Role as a consultant to children and families with problems. Role in providing care to children individually, based on family-centered. Encourage children to exercise. Promote parents to care children about eating properly, by ensuring children to eat on time, and avoid foods that are high in fat, sugar and salt. Role in encouraging potential communities to care for children. First, home visits are visits at places such as temples, schools, communities and on the streets community. Second, create a network of children at risk to care in group. Third, contact to coordinate with the community to send a child to be properly maintained. Fourth, encourage community to know the issues by provide knowledge and information.
South Korea today, a mother and father are accused of starving their newborn daughter to death, all while spending endless hours playing online games.
가정 모임에서 난데없이 흉기를 휘둘러 한 명을 숨지게 하고 7명을 크게 다치게 한 19살 김모군이 경찰에 붙잡혔는데요.
มารดาวัย 43 ปีในจังหวัดชลบุรีเข้ากอดลูกชายอายุ 12 ปีภายในร้านเกมออนไลน์แห่งหนึ่งนะครับในตำบลหนองปลาสร้อยอำเภอเมืองชลบุรีหลังเด็กคนนี้หนีออกจากบ้านตั้งแต่วันที่ 1 กุมภาพันธ์ที่ผ่านมา